All right, my apologies. I am late, everyone. There's a lot going on in my area. My apologies, my apologies, my apologies. I hope everybody is doing well. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Um, Sorry if you hear my phone. My phone is going to go off a whole lot right now because apparently we just had a shooting probably about 10, 15 minutes from my house. Little 15-year-old decided he was going to shoot his family up today, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. So that's still going on right now. There's been two confirmed deceased. One is in critical at the nearest trauma hospital. So y'all please keep that family in prayer. Um, please keep that family in prayer. School's supposed to start tomorrow, and the 15-year-old suspect is currently on the run right now. So they're out trying to find him and take him into custody. So yeah, I'm a little all over the place right now. But we're gonna get into this case. We're gonna get into this case. Um, if you guys, a lot of you guys don't follow me on social media, but my apologies. Let me say hello to everybody. Um, hey bro, hey honeycomb hideout. Dove is in the building. Let me see. I see Tiara. Thank you. The headhunter. Thank you. George. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining. So I'm not exactly sure if any of you guys follow me on Facebook. That's typically where I do most of my crime stories. I'm going to try to bring that over here to YouTube. But I want to have a little jury duty with you guys, if you don't mind. So this right here is the case of Staff Sergeant Johnson. If you don't know, Staff Sergeant Johnson was arrested on the 5th. This was actually his second time being arrested in a week because apparently he was just arrested for being a Pinker Tom. But with this one, I'm gonna try to see if I can share my screen. I'm gonna try to see if I can share my screen. So bear with me. I have not done this before, share my screen, because I kind of want to. It might be a little bit easier for me just to post it as a media, and we can just go through there that way. But yeah, he was arrested on 4 counts of sexually exploiting a minor. Uh, and what I'm going to read to you is definitely going to come with a trigger warning. And if you are going to be triggered, I strongly suggest that you probably skip out on this live. I strongly suggest that you probably skip out on this live because this is going to be crazy. Uh, so let me see. Let me see if I want to share my screen. I think I'm gonna share it. All right. I don't think I have anything open that y'all guys don't need to see. So can everybody see my screen? Select the window you want to share. Okay, I'm just gonna share that one. Oh nope, I do not want to share that one. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. All right, so I guess I'm just gonna read these out there to you guys. So this is Chad Johnson, and the first charge he actually has that we're going to review. I'm going to read everything. It might just be easier for me to read them from my phone. So there's the peeping Tom charge. I think we're going to go over that one first. So he had court today on all 8 of these charges. So it's 4 counts of peeping Tom and 4 counts of exploiting a minor. And it's going to be graphic. So again, my apologies, everyone. It's definitely going to be graphic what I'm going to read to you guys. Let me go back to the chat. All right. So the peeping Tom charge, felony secret peeping. It's 4 counts of those, and this is the staff sergeant from Fort Bragg. He is accused of placing a camera in the bathroom at such address, which is his current address. He is accused of putting a camera in the bathroom for sexual satisfaction or gratitude. And then the person that he put the camera in the bathroom on is a male. I blacked out their name. When you share the screen, go to the box and find the video. Okay, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. This is a test run. My apologies. I'll practice sharing my screen next time. But he is accused of peeping, I guess, secret peeping on his neighbor, his roommate, because it's definitely a male named Christian. He had put the camera in the bathroom on 4 different occasions and was recording him while he was in the bathroom. And he was arrested on this charge. Let me see if I still have it pulled up on my phone. He was actually on bail during his last time, but he was arrested on the secret peeping on, when does it say the warrant was served? The warrant was issued on July the 23rd, and he was served the warrant on July the 24th. Yes, for secret peeping. Drove past the house because it's around the house, it's around the corner from my bestie's house. Somebody in that house got kids, but nobody's living there right now. So he was arrested for that. He bailed out. He posted his 20K bond and he bailed out. And then last week he got arrested again on the sexually exploiting the minor. So again, if you're going to be triggered, please exit because I'm going to read these charges out as is. So the first charge, the victim's initials is CL, female, approximately 13 to 14 years old. And he was trying to engage in sexual activity with this young lady. She was spitting on her fingers and masturbating for a live performance. The purpose of producing materials containing a visual representation. The defendant knowing the character and content of performance material. So that's the first victim. The victim is between 13 and 14 years old. I'm assuming that when he was arrested for the peeping Tom and they got his devices and secured the warrant and they started going through all his devices because, again, remember, it was with a cellular device. So once that was discovered and they got the warrant and they started searching all his stuff, that's when they started running into the child pornography that he had saved on his phones. And that's where these charges are coming from. Hey, Quana. The second charge, because that's just the first one, the second charge is a completely different victim. This victim, again, if you're going to be triggered, please leave. Please leave if you're going to be triggered. The second victim is listed as EP. She is approximately 14 years old, and she engaged in sexual activity by straddling her Yorkie Terrier dog while nude and making the movements that she was having sex with the dog. It is possible that the dog tail was inside her lady parts. Again, if you're going to be triggered, please leave. During this video, the 14-year-old I don't even want to read this. CUM dumpster written in pink marker on her lower abdomen for a live performance. The purpose of producing material containing a visual representation, deprecating this activity, the defendant knowing the character content of this performance. Yeah, so that's the second one. Third charge of the felony first-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. That female is approximately 12 to 13 years old, and he was trying to engage in sexual activity. She was squatting on the bathroom floor while naked with a hairbrush inserted into her lady parts for a live performance. The purpose of producing material containing visual representation. So all of this stuff is on his phone. and I'll explain where most of these came from after I read this last charge. I'm shaking while I'm reading this. It's kind of hard to read. This one right here is going to make you guys mad. If you're still here, this one right here is going to make you upset. And I think those that's still here and is not triggered by everything that I'm reading, because this one right here is definitely going to trigger you. The other victim is approximately 15 to 16 years old. The video was 5 minutes, 5 seconds long. During the video of one of the females is forcing her fingers down the other female's throat, making her gag. At 2 minutes and 25, at 2.25 minutes, one of the females places her left foot onto the sink while the other female performs. I don't even know why they wrote this word in here, because it's pretty much just saying oral. They were performing oral on each other. At 3.13, the Snapchat messenger opens and he writes, "What's wrong with Hannah?" Then they continue oral sex in the bathroom. At 4.50 seconds, they move to the bedroom and continue the oral on the bed. Through the duration of this video, the suspect's Snapchat images shows in the corner of the screen indicating that they were on a live voice chat. And he did this, of course, for sexual gratitude and material. So this is your Staff Sergeant Chad Johnson from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Those are his charges. He had court today. He had Attorney Moose on the Peep and Tom charges from his roommate. And today, Attorney Moose removed himself from those charges, and the attorney that he has for these first-degree felony charges of exploiting minors, his attorney is representing him on those Peep and Tom charges as well. That court date has been moved. All 8 of these charges. The next court date will be on the 26th, when they do the discovery, and we'll have more information. Of course, the prosecution filed documentation stating that they want to keep the victims' names and their identities secret, as to be expected. I'm going to probably make a lot of people upset when I say this, because everybody knows how I feel about pervs and pedos. Everybody knows how I feel about them. The way that these young girls were acting, they're in fact producing child pornography as well. If these were 2 children doing what Chad Johnson, his 36-year-old ass, was doing, if these were 2 children doing this, they would have charged both of the children. So how many other people have these young girls done that to? What is the lesson learned? Are they going to face charges, or is everything just going to be on Chad? I'm not saying I agree with what he's doing, but at least the 15 to 16-year-olds know exactly what they're doing. You have one little girl that put a whole hairbrush in her and herself. It's disgusting. But this is the type of people we're letting into the military. And I forgot, I think he's a combat medic. I think when I pulled his stuff up, he is a combat medic in the medical. I think he's in 44th Med on Fort Bragg. He's still in custody. Fort Bragg wants no parts of this conversation whatsoever. When you contact them, they're referring everything to Harnett County. They don't got nothing to say. He's still in there. He's gonna be in there for a long time. He's gonna be in there for a long time, especially if he's still in there. His unit has not came to pick him up yet, so he ain't going nowhere. Chad is not going anywhere. I feel like Chad should just take a plea at this point. That's my personal opinion. I feel like to just take a plea, because it's going to be kind of hard to beat these. There's video evidence, and you saved and recorded this. You're done. You're done, sir. Even if you are able to somehow beat these charges, you're going to be out of the military. They probably already processing you out now. So I guess, what do you guys feel about this? What are your thoughts? Do y'all think that the girls should be held accountable too? at least the 15, 16-year-old, or you think that they're just complete victims in this situation and um, they just go on with the flow? Because they don't specify how he found these young girls on Snapchat. Was it a particular chat room that he went into? It doesn't say anything. And like I said, in my personal opinion, I feel like he got these charges because of the peeping Tom thing. I don't even know how his roommate found out that he was recording him while he was in the bathroom. But as you can see, he was arrested while in uniform. He was arrested after 5 o'clock, so they got him as soon as he got home. I was trying to find the mugshot for the peeping Tom charges. I could not find that mugshot because he was arrested probably around lunchtime for that charge. Those 4 charges. Um, so yeah, this is what we got going on. So this is one of the cases I'm going to follow. Remember, we still going to cover that Green Beret case where she unalived her husband. We definitely still have to cover that case. I am waiting on another court date with more information pertaining to that one, where she chopped him up and threw him in the pond right around the corner from the house. Yeah, in Cumberland County. We still got to cover that case. And we still have the case that the top mom killer um, that killed her daughter years ago. I think they said that she's supposed to be a teenager now. That case is still straddling in courts. So we have a lot of cases that we have to discuss. And I'm going to do better next time around with learning how to share my screen so that way y'all can read these documents with me. And maybe my voice won't crack so much when it comes to cases like this. But I will see you guys on the 26th regarding this case of Chad Johnson. And I will keep you updated with all the other cases as well. Um, so yeah, I guess I will see you in regarding Chad Johnson on the 26th. And by then I will have updates on the other case as well. Thank you guys so much for your patience. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. A wonderful, wonderful evening. I got to go get to my man and make sure my daughter is good because we start school tomorrow. And I got me a high schooler. So you guys be safe, peace, love, and joy. You have little ones in school. I pray that they have a safe, prosperous, and enjoyous school year. You guys pray for that family today. Um, and let's hope that they recover that young man safely. Let's hope he's found safely. But I will see you guys soon. Peace, love, and joy to you and yours. And thank you for being patient with me. Love y'all. Kisses later.